Imagine being remembered for just one thing after transforming music forever. That's the bittersweet reality facing Ringo Starr and Paul McCartney of the Beatles. While they might sometimes wish to escape the shadow of their legendary band, the truth is, their music from the 1960s remains the gold standard, an aspiration for every artist. Ringo Starr, while moving forward with his life after the band's dissolution, understood the Beatles' music would endure. Think about it. In a mere 8 years, the Beatles created a body of work that sounds like it came from musical geniuses. While none of them claimed to be prodigies, their collective learning and George Martin's guidance transformed every album into an unforgettable journey. From the conceptual brilliance of Sgt Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band to the freewheeling experimentation of the White Album, their range was astounding. Consider the sheer diversity of their sound. Songs like I Saw Her Standing There, Eleanor Rigby, and Oh Darling are all classics, yet they sound like they could be from completely different bands. It's astonishing to think they all originated from the same 4 musicians, often with the same lead vocalist. And this is the part most people miss. The Beatles didn't just churn out hits, they evolved at warp speed. It's hard to pinpoint exactly when this transformation began. Some might attribute it to experimentation with drugs, but the leap in quality from Beatles for Sale to Revolver in just a few years is mind-blowing. But here's where it gets controversial. While their music explored diverse themes, a common thread throughout their career was, undeniably, love songs. In their early days, they captured the youthful exuberance of love in songs like She Loves You. As they matured, their exploration of love deepened. Norwegian Wood offered a more adult and nuanced perspective on romance. Even with tracks like All You Need Is Love, John Lennon aimed for a more intellectual understanding of love, moving beyond the simple puppy love of their earlier work. Was this just a natural progression, or something more profound? And this is the part most people miss. Even on an album as diverse as Abbey Road, Starr felt a sense of pride in the band being remembered for singing about love. He famously said, "Everybody loves to put a tag on everything, but we were the peace and love band. That's all it was. All you need is love." We did that track, and it was very high on our agenda. But I think it's not a bad thing if you look at the Beatles and the representation is peace and love. While Starr acknowledges the potential for being pigeonholed, true Beatles fans know there's so much more to their music. Many of their deep cuts laid the groundwork for genres yet to be invented. Even in moments of levity in the studio, like Helter Skelter or tracks from Let It Be, they were pushing the boundaries of music. While not every song was explicitly about love, even if you interpret their work through that lens, the Beatles deserve credit for inspiring everyone to dream bigger. They prompted a deeper consideration of love, and thanks to songs ranging from All You Need Is Love to Something to Because, their romantic tunes carried far more weight than the typical pop songs of the era. But here's where it gets controversial. Did this focus on love limit the Beatles' artistic potential? Or did it solidify their legacy? So, what do you think? Were the Beatles primarily a peace and love band? Or was there more to their music than that? And did their focus on love songs ultimately define them for better or worse? Share your thoughts in the comments below.